Are you okay?
Yeah. Doorway, and we get our first look at Luke Cage in the Daredevil Born Again series.
I'm speechless. I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw this, I had to pause the video. And when I say this, because you said big guy, and I had to sit there and be like, who the fuck is that? And her old office building.
Alias. Her office alias.
And I'm sitting there, bro, they're reconnecting the Netflix series, bro. I had to sit there and I had to pause because I'm sitting there. I laughed, I cried, I smiled, and I had to pause the video. And when I saw Luke Cage, I was like, bro, I really thought like having Daredevil come back in a cameo at least was going to make my day. But to see Luke Cage come back, bro, I ain't going to lie to you. That touched my soul. And I'm like, bro, they brought him back. My God. Yo, I don't know what else to ask for. I'm so excited. I'm happy. I can't wait to see him in season 3. I definitely love how they did this shit because I did not expect this shit to fucking happen. Now, we got so many questions to ask because the way I took it, I don't think Luke and Jessica are together. I think they're just co-parenting. That's just how I took it.
Nah,
Maybe
I
just
think,
me.
I think they're together. They're together, bro.
You think so?
She hugged him. You don't co-parent. You don't hug your co-parent.
No. But the fact that she worried about him, it had me worried. Are you also having, and when I hear when I'm saying this, take it with a grain of salt because I don't know how to say it. Are you losing your powers too? Are you also have ED with your powers too? Are you not invincible anymore? Because she was so worried about him working with Mr. Charlie. Why are you so worried for a man who's bulletproof?
I would think it would. I don't think it's more of a physical thing. I think it's more of a mental thing. As far as what you may have possibly things you had to do to protect your family, whether it be because some sectors of the what be doing some shady stuff that may not come to light. So
Topic. I definitely think that a lot of people are going to complain about a Power Man having a child with a white woman, but I digress. We're not going to talk about that. But the best part was to see Mike Colter come back and reprise his role as Luke Cage. Definitely can't wait to see him in season 3. But overall, I am going to state this: seeing him come back is a possibility that we get to see Heroes for Hire, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. I mean, we got teased with I believe it was Luke Cage season 3 when Iron Fist came out, and
season 2.
Yeah,
we didn't get a 3.
Correction. Season 2, correction.
Which I'm disappointed actually, based off of what I'm seeing right now. This, like, don't get me wrong, I'm extremely, I'm happy to see Luke back, but we won't. Well, I'm not gonna say we won't. I will say the way Luke left off in Luke Cage season 2, it doesn't add up to what I'm looking at right now in this season finale for Daredevil Born Again season 2.
And that's why we have so many more questions, bro. Like, what happened to the nurse? What happened with Butchmaster? What happened to the club?
But real quick,
talk about that
real quick. I meant to tell you. So I went back and I rewatched the last episode of Luke Cage, which I shouldn't have did that. I usually just watch the whole freaking series and then just work my way to it. But anyway, at the end of Luke Cage, they was beefing.
Yeah, they were beefing.
They were beefing, right? So her name is Claire. They were beefing, and one of the henchmen that was working at Harlem's Paradise is now working for Luke, as he owns Harlem Paradise right now, and he tells him,
"Tell Claire to go home."
So I think that might have just been the end of their relationship in that particular scene, even though they were going through it throughout that second season. Because I remember the argument where he was like, "You need to control your anger," or something like that. And then that's when all hell broke loose with that.
I'm a man, okay? Full-fledged. My anger is real.
And then that's what it was. But for you, just going to have to rewatch the whole season to see this whole relationship
definitely rewatch it because I ain't going to lie to you. I really wanted them to come back together. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought they were good together, but I digress. I love Luke Cage. And that's one thing about Luke Cage. It was the soundtrack, bruh. And the story was like really well written. And that's what I like about Luke Cage, bro. Like, it's great to see Mike Colter come back. I'm happy for him. I definitely can't wait, but we definitely need a Heroes for Hire, bro. We definitely it's been teased since all the way back from the Defenders.
Right.
To see him come back, have a daughter with Jessica, I'm cool with it. It happened in the comics. I'm not against that idea. I'm cool with it. But we got lots to talk about because we got to rewind and figure out when this happened. Is he still controlling the club?
So that's the thing. That's the $1 million question. Things don't add up from the end of season 2 of Luke Cage to now where you're doing things for the CIA. So
So
that
like, is
is
money tight? Like, what happened? Did they force your hand? Are they using your daughter? And that's where I have a problem with too, because as we move forward in this in these last 6 minutes of the episode, we get Mr. Charlie on a flight with Poindexter. Now, what is he doing with Poindexter? It seems like he might have recruited him, but why? And that's the $1 million question, because I'm kind of sitting there.
he's a better killer.
Yeah, correct. He's a killer. We don't know if Power Man has killed anybody yet for the CIA, and I hope he hasn't, because as far as I know, he hasn't killed nobody in
Right.
the season. But when I say this, take it with a grain of salt. I have to go back and rewatch the Netflix series. I might be wrong, but as far as I know, he never intentionally killed nobody. So
Hold on. So before you continue, in the Luke Cage season 2, there was a conversation.
You know the story of the sirens. The beauty of their voices compelled men off course to crash against the rocks. This club will be his siren. He'll be lulled by its song, lulled by so-called greatness.
And she made it known that once you step foot into Harlem's paradise, it begins to change you.
yeah, I remember that shit.
Okay.
I remember
So
that shit.
if they were smart,
Remember, her brother came out, told her exactly how it went.
yeah,
I went down with
yeah,
that Biggie poster, which was one of the greatest lines of all time, bro.
right. So just thinking back at that, Luke was already walking on that fine line towards the end of season 2 due to the situation with Claire. She was trying to talk him down of doing, control yourself, whatever. And now we got Mariah talking to him. Here, we're gonna go ahead and give you Harlem's Paradise. And now he's in the owner of Harlem's Paradise, which has not had a good reputation. So
Nice.
if this is going the way that I think that it's going, I feel like he's going to have an issue moving forward if we get the Luke Cage series that what we predicted at the end of Luke Cage season 2 was that it was going to take Jessica, Iron Fist, and Daredevil to take down Luke Cage for whatever that was going on with that, which I'm pretty sure you can clarify a whole lot better than I can.
Yeah, because it did seem like Luke Cage was going to be the new big bad in the Netflix series, but we didn't get that. We didn't get a new season contract for all that, but it did definitely seem like that Luke Cage was going to be the new big bad running New York City. And I believe I said this in the last pod. It seems that a leak has been revealed that Luke Cage is going to be running for mayor in season 3, which more power to him.
I think that's already solidified, because remember we see Sheila in the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. So unless they're hiding something where she works for Luke Cage as the mayor and we don't see him,
Yeah.
but we don't know.